In this video, we're going to take some time exploring the reports dashboard of Artemis. Artemis has a unique reporting ability. It is built on the Salesforce platform, and Salesforce is the industry leader for developing custom reports that analyze all sorts of data. So there are several reports to choose from, but please know that Artemis has the capability of building custom reports as well. Within the reporting dashboard, you can see that the very first option is Favorite. In the Favorite folder, reports that you use regularly will show up here. So as you can see, I have favorited authorization, RBT supervision, and BCBA billable hours. I chose to favorite those because those were the ones that took the longest to compile and required the most work to manage. So within Artemis, you can have the same amount of information at the click of a finger. In order to add something to your report or to your favorites folder, you could choose the report that you wanted to add to favorites. So here I'm selecting client billable. And here up in the right corner, you could just say favorite. And now when we go back to the reporting dashboard and I select favorite, you can see that my client payment is now showing up as favorite. So anything that you're going to be using regularly, we recommend that you add to the favorite folder. We're going to take a moment now to just go through each reporting tab for a general overview. In the scheduling tab, there's authorization, appointment status, canceled appointments, scheduler, RBT supervision, client service history, and authorization dashboard. Billing includes a client payment, insurance payment, charge summary and detail, client summary, adjustment, client balance, unposted, credit balance, regional center invoice, and balance report. Audit includes a client audit, which is very important. This is great to have for compliance, and it also makes sure that the client information in the 360 tab is entered in so that it can filter into the data analysis, the reporting, and any other information that you need to submit to insurance. You can do a claims audit, a payment audit, and you can also check to make sure that clients aren't booked for multiple sessions in one day with several staff. Financials allow you to check for underpaid payer mix, a financial analysis summary, a specific financial summary that you can build, a general ledger, a payment ledger, and revenue. Practice allows you to look at productivity, including provider productivity, BCBA billable hours, and clinical leverage. So that would be caseload management. Additionally, you can look at timesheets, payroll, clinical overview, billable service hours across all codes, provider certification expiration, so making sure that your RBTs and BCBAs are staying current with their certification, provider and employee details, and provider request details, primarily to track time off. Under claims management, you can see that there are non-modified claims, non-billed claims, anything denied, any insurance AR summary, and that's for accounts receivable, client AR, ERA report, and session reconciliation report. Under session, we have status, incomplete session audit, insurance eligibility, client authorization, session duration, session modification, and RBT status. And lastly, we have integration. So that is a client balance report that is integrated with Anodyne, which is the sister company to Artemis that allows invoicing and payment to occur within the system, the ADP report, Viventium payroll, and provider payroll. At this time, Artemis does not have an interface with ADP. They do not integrate together. However, it is set up in a way that you could download your reports to easily upload them into the ADP portal according to its formatting. Now I'm just going to show you on a very basic level how you can expand information within these reports. So if I wanted to check BCBA billable hours, I would click into the report. And as you can see, if I wanted to remove this from my favorite, I could say remove favorite. But I'm going to favorite it again. If I wanted to go and look at a billing report, I could select any of these. If I wanted to look at a claims management report, I could do that. And same thing with a session report. So if I wanted to look and see how many sessions were incomplete, I could collect the data there, open the report, and make sure that all of the sessions were converted. Also, anything related to scheduling, maybe making sure that there is a reason for cancellation. So clicking into that would open up new information, and it does take a little bit of time to load. And up on the right here, you'll see that there's lots of things that you can do. If you wanted to add any type of graph, you could select the graph. And if you don't like the way that graph looks, you would simply select toggle chart, and it's going to bring the data back up, and you can select settings and now select how you want this information to be filtered. So let's say we wanted a line graph. Here you could add all of your attributes such as the name, X and Y axis, any type of measure. You can also do cumulative graphs. You can also do a funnel graph, scatter plot. So this is very helpful, and some of these graph types might not make sense for the type of report, but just wanted to make sure you were aware of those. You can also filter, and filtering is going to be a very important tool that you use on a regular basis. So the information that you are filtering with is going to give you the information that you need. So it's very important to say, if you wanted to look at units, you don't want to look at minutes, you wanted to look at hours, and then apply that, that's going to give you very different data. So just making sure that you're becoming familiar with how to filter. And then if you needed to edit any reports, you could simply select edit. And again, it may take a moment to load. And under edit, you have lots of information, including a graph, all of your data. And if you need to review or drill down into your data, you can do that. So as you can see, it's a very robust reporting option. Pretty much anything you need to report, you can get, and if you can't find it, you can customize it for your needs. So we encourage you to spend some time going through all of the reporting options, making sure that you're favoriting what things you'll be using regularly, and filtering. Become familiar with filtering to see how you can get the information. And if you need any help with custom reports, feel free to reach out to your implementation team.